Hello everybody, I hope you've had a good weekend. Here's your video for the week of January 29th until I see you again on February 2nd, which is Friday. Thanks for a great second day of class, as well as for all the homework that you have got in. I have started grading everything. I got through all of Chapter 1 and am starting on Chapter 2 in your discussion points. So keep an eye on those grades and let me know if you have any questions. As you know, I will allow redos to happen with your work, so if you want to go back and you didn't get any of the points you thought you needed, or if you missed in some way, I know it's still early on in the semester and we're kind of feeling each other out on what I expect versus what you're giving me, so go ahead and look for those track changes. I use Word when I grade and then make comments as I'm going along. If you don't know how to find track changes, I have uploaded that document under the Content tab. I think it's under Other Resources. There's a Word document there. Will tell you how to go turn on track changes so you can see my comments when you're going through your assignments. Go ahead and make corrections. Get it back to me either through the Dropbox or email it to me, and I'll go ahead and look at your assignments again and grade them again for you. If you've missed an assignment, it's not too late. I noticed that we had a lot of participation that first day, and then participation has dropped off online, and so if you still need to get stuff into me, go ahead and shoot me an email and let me know what's going on. If you were unprepared for a hybrid class, didn't know what it was going to take, you still want to complete the class, have a conversation with me. We can get you caught up and go from there. Of course, there's consequences for late work. You aren't turning in work like the rest of the students are, and so I will give the allotted points to those that are turning in assignments on time, but those of you that are turning in late, you will be penalized, just to make it fair to the rest of the students. However, don't let that discourage you. Let me know what's going on and we can work with you from there. We meaning me, the mouse in my pocket? Okay, I don't know what that meant. I'm happy to work with you. That's what I meant. Anyway, so on Friday in class, we talked about both sides of the brain, the right and left sides of the brain, the analytical and the creative side of the brain, and how that influences communication. We did our icebreaker activity and really look to meet one another and talk about how our communication is influenced by our own fields of experience. That will come back around again when we talk about perception and how much your perception influences how you interact with others. So just kind of a precursor to what we are doing later. Building blocks, if you will. The other thing that I did is I uploaded on the news section along with this video is a way for the schedule redo. You saw me struggling with, wait, what did I mean by this when I put the schedule in the syllabus? So I reordered it so that it would be in more chronological order. So the first column is now your touch point activities that are due sometime during the middle of the week, then the assignments that are due before class on Friday, and then what we will be doing in class on Friday. I'm hoping this will be clear to me and therefore clearer to you. That's my guess. We will keep going with that. Along with that, you will see that your first assignment that's coming up this week is due Wednesday night by 11:30. I did upload it already, so if you go online and you look, it's the post-secret assignment. This will take you a little bit of time to complete, so please plan ahead. Can you tell I'm a morning person and these late night videos are a little rough for me, so hang in there with me. Sorry about that. I feel like I'm tripping over my tongue and doing all sorts of things. Anyway, I'm looking a little rough too, so I'm in my it's like 10:30 mode rather than it's like 8 o'clock in the morning mode when I'm all kinds of excited and ready to go. Okay, back on track. So what I was saying was the post-secret assignment. What I want you to do is watch the video, go to the website, figure out what that means, and then I want you to create a post-secret postcard and mail it. Of course, it's an anonymous. That's the strength of the post-secret activity. It's anonymous. I won't be able to gauge if you did that or not, unless you want to send it to me too. You could take a picture of it, get it to me if you wanted to, but certainly not required. Kind of negates the concept of a post-secret, that it is a secret, but whatever you want to do. If you want to share, go right ahead. So what I want you to do is I want you to do that. Make a postcard, send it off. That'd be great. And then what I want you to do is really answer those questions about what does it feel to put that secret out there? How is that like to self-disclose? Even though it is anonymous, you don't have to tell anybody who you are. You don't have to put your name on it. Still reflect on, is that freeing? Is that terrifying? How does that relate to you? Then what I want you to do, so you're going to answer the questions at the bottom of the assignment, and 1 to 2 page assignment, double spaced. And then I want you to link that experience back to the Johari window. So pull in concepts, and I listed the page numbers in your assignment, but pull in those concepts from the Johari window. And so what does that mean when you interact and communicate with other people? How do those secrets influence you? And then go from there. So that's due Wednesday night by 11:30 p.m. And then before class, I had handed out the Birds personality assessment. I don't think it says birds on there, but anyway, it's a personality assessment. What I want you to do is I want you to answer those 18 questions and score it at the bottom. I did put the instructions on how to score it with your assignment, and so if you can score it, that would be good as well. Come to class ready with your plot already laid out, and then we will use that to have a conversation about your personality, as well as how that influences how you communicate with others. That activity and the post-secret are a springboard to what we're doing next week, which is more about Chapter 2. You will not have a reading synopsis due till quite a bit later, probably the 16th is my guess, February 16th. Those of you who want to work ahead, of course, are welcome to do that. If you have questions about scoring, feel free to shoot me an email. I can help walk you through that, the personality assessment, and then we can go from there. Or bring your answered questions to class, and then I can help you score it when you get into class if you want. With answering the questions, you can't be wishy-washy. You have to pick one or the other. So if you get stuck on a question, think about what you're going to do if you were most stressed. For better or for worse, that's when your true personality comes out. Or put a particular hat on. So I have my student hat on, I have my workplace hat on, I have my being around my family hat on. Think about what your personality is in that setting. We tend to adapt and change depending on what environment we're in. So think about how you want to answer those questions and then go from there. Some of them are worded kind of weird. If you have questions, shoot me an email and I can help with that. I think number 12, maybe it's number 12, it's the one about you're more open with your time involvement with others, or you're less open, and that really is a self-disclosure, ironically enough, question, since that relates to what you're doing with the post-secret. Do you like to share? Somebody says, what are you doing today? And you fill in all the details and you talk about, I'm doing this and this and this. Or people say, what are you doing today? And you go, I'm busy. And so you're less open, you're less willing to share, is really how that question goes from there. Anyway, so work on those two things. It's kind of a light homework week. No discussion points or discussion posts. Work on the post-secret assignment. There's that, and then the personality assessment is what I have for this week. And other than that, thanks for coming to class and engaging. I think that that's a good mix to what we're doing online. Hope you have a great week, and I will talk to you later. Bye.